Welcome everybody to our Green Acres. Okay, today's video I'm going to show y'all how we can make some inexpensive fall and winter decor out of some things I've got at the thrift store and some things that come from the dollar store. The first thing I'm going to make is going to be a hang tag, and hang tags, like I've always told y'all, they have two sides. I've already upcycled one side in a previous video. Now I'm going to do the other side, so I just chalk painted it white. Now I'm going to add some beautiful decoupage paper. This comes from my friend Jackie from Ruth and Ruby. If y'all have not been out to her online website or have visited her, if you are local in the Jasper, Georgia area, make sure to go by or go over to her website and shop all of her online decor and all of her products. She has a huge selection of decoupage paper. So for $6.95, I got this sheet. Y'all, I used it last week in a project, and now I'm going to use it today. And I'm going to show y'all how many things we can make out of one $6.95 decoupage sheet. This one right here has some beautiful botanicals on it. So if you love the nature, the butterflies, the birds, the mushrooms, all the things, this paper has got it. So I'm just going to apply this to my hang tag, and I always use DIY Liquid Patina, and Jackie also sells it at her shop. So make sure to go out and check Jackie out because she's got so many products that is so good to work on your projects with. Even the brayer I use, Jackie sells it. But I just let it dry, and then I went over it with some sandpaper, and I go around the edges and I remove the paper. Now you can also go around and remove your paper with a razor blade if you prefer that way. Now look at all the decoupage paper I still have left. So y'all stay tuned because I'm going to make some more projects with it. So I just poked back through the hole. I added a beautiful ribbon, and I've got this gorgeous ribbon linked to my Amazon store. And now I've got a gorgeous hang tag for the fall and the winter season.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing.
The next project is going to be some little upcycled little silver plated plates. I got these at the thrift store for 99 cents. So this product right here is actually cheaper than something that you can get at the dollar store, and it's very nice quality because it's vintage and it has character. So when I saw those three little silver plated plates, I knew I had to pick them up. So I got them home, and now I'm going to show y'all how you can add some of these beautiful new transfers. Now Jackie, at the time of filming this video, still had some of these available. So if you are interested in these, make sure you go over and get these pretty quick because these are selling out everywhere. Once these sell out, there won't be any more because there's only a limited amount that is produced of these. But these are so pretty, and these are called the Candy Cane Cottage. So these are absolutely beautiful little Christmas looking little florals, but you can use these pretty much any time of the year, I think. They've just got some beautiful cream. They're kind of like a Victorian style flower with the greens, and they've got some berries on them. Just absolutely beautiful, but I thought these would be gorgeous on these little silver plated plates. So I'm just going to apply one to each of these, and that's all I'm going to do. But this right here made such a beautiful little statement piece on these cute little plates that I got for only 99 cents.
That I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to.
Now using some more thrifted plates, and I was so blessed to find these last week. These right here are absolutely beautiful. They've got like a flecked gold edge around them, and they were only 59 cents each. Little pieces like this, like I say, make great project pieces, and they're cheaper than anything we can even get at the dollar store. So your thrift store is a great place to get dishes and plates to add little transfers to, and it's such an easy project, but they turn out to be such beautiful decor pieces. Now these little transfers come from the Glen IOD 2023 Christmas release, but I'm just going to apply a couple of these little nature animals. I absolutely love the little rabbit and I love the little deer, and I thought these were perfect to set out for the fall season, and also these will carry on through for the winter season.
Starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see?
Y'all, I love to pick up dishes at a good deal at the thrift store. These were called the Fire King. These are vintage little saucer plates. These were 59 cents at my thrift store. Anytime I find dishes like this, I go ahead and I pick them up. So I always have these in my supplies, or I have these just sitting around. But I thought, what a great piece to add these beautiful floral transfers to. So not only do these beautiful transfers look good on that silver plated project I did a little while ago, but they also look great on these little vintage saucers. And again, these come out of the Candy Cane Cottage transfer book. Now I'm going to show you some other transfers that will be absolutely beautiful on some cream colored plates. And I'm just giving you ideas and inspiration of different colored plates or saucers that you may find out at the thrift stores, or you may have, already at home, that you can just add some very beautiful, simple transfers to, and you've got a really unique home decor piece. But this right here is from the Glen transfer book. I think Jackie is currently sold out of this one, but she does have an email sign up list, so get on her email sign up list, and that way if she ever gets any back in stock, you will be notified. And also, if you get on her email distribution list, she also will send out any kind of updates and probably notify you of any kind of new products that she gets. So make sure to go out and check out her online store and also sign up for her email. Now I'm going to show you, go back to the little Candy Cottage transfer book, and I told y'all there is so many different designs and you will absolutely love this transfer book, and it's got so many different graphics in it. You will be amazed at how many projects you can do for the fall and the Christmas and the winter season. But I thought these beautiful candy canes would look beautiful on this little milk glass saucer. Again, I picked up at the thrift store and I paid 59 cents for it.
I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight.
Now another plate that I had on hand, and this one come from the Dollar Tree. So if you would prefer to get your dishes at the Dollar Tree and they're available, that is a great way too. And a lot of times the Dollar Tree has a different variety of different colored dishes in stock also. But I'd bought this clear glass plate a while back, so I decided to take it out and just show you how well transfers will work on just a beautiful glass plate. Now I think these would be great to make several of these, and you could create a beautiful tablescape using these. Of course, you cannot eat on these. They would be decorative use only, but I think these would be beautiful in an inexpensive, budget-friendly way to make a gorgeous tablescape. Now I'm going to show you another project using a piece I got at a yard sale, but I also see these out at the thrift store, and I think you can also get these at Hobby Lobby. It's just a really large wooden tag, and it's got a very nice like nautical rope in it, but these make great project pieces, and you can apply just about anything to these. But I'm going to use one of the transfers out of the Holly Glen transfer IOD book, and I love this bird, but I just wanted to show you and give you an idea of how beautiful a bird will look on beautiful wood grain. So if you have a project piece that is wood grain, these transfers have all these beautiful colors that go so well with that wood color.
Come on over and be my somebody to love.
Now I'm going to show you another beautiful transfer that is in the Candy Cottage transfer book, and it is this beautiful Saint Nick. He is like a Victorian style, and I love Saint Nicks that are that aged vintage look, and he's got it, and he's got some beautiful colors. He is very detailed, and he is just absolutely one of my favorite graphics in this book, which I love the whole book, but I think he is just, if you get the book, I think he's worth getting him. But I just had this wood piece that I got at the thrift store, and I think I paid $1.99 for it. It's just a blank piece of, I don't know, it could have been like a little piece off of a little stool, but anyway, I grabbed it because I knew it would make a great project piece, because things like these are so pretty on their own with that wood grain that you don't have to paint them. And it really, again, all the colors in the Saint Nick really enhance this beautiful wood grain piece.
Somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody. Give me somebody, somebody to love.
Now the next project I'm going to show you, I'm so excited to get to use some product that my friend Steven gave me. He found these at a local dig store. And if you've never been to a dig store, it's a lot of Amazon return product. And each day they have everything in the store at a certain price. And I think he probably got these for $7. But if you do not have a dig store and you can't find these, I linked a bunch of these at my Amazon store. So you will get some of these unglazed coaster. They're just really like craft pieces, and you also get these beautiful little cork pads to go on the bottom, and they're self-adhesive, and they're very inexpensive. So make sure to check out my Amazon store, because I listed several different options of these, and I even put y'all some different shapes in there if you want some different shapes, because these will make great Christmas ornaments, or of course we can make coasters out of them. But again, I'm going to show y'all some more projects that we can use using that same decoupage paper that I've been using in last week's video, and also doing projects with it in today's video. It goes a long way, and it has some beautiful graphics on it, so they're great for fall. And like I say, this will carry us through the winter season also. But I'm just going to apply some of these little birds, and I'm just trying to place my decoupage paper on my coasters where I will capture most of the bird graphic. And just, using my DIY Liquid Patina, I work in sections, and I also go over the top of it. And I also will roll over each one with my brayer really well, smooth it out really good, make sure it's adhered to the coaster really well. And then you just want to set them up, let them dry for a while. And once they're dry, then we'll go around with some sandpaper, just go around the edges and trim off or sand off any of the excess paper. And then we've got some really beautiful coasters or ornaments that we can, leave out for fall, or maybe make some of these as ornaments and put on your Christmas tree. And again, I've got my little sweet mater here that is helping me craft today. Y'all know in my last few videos, if y'all watched them, my kitty cats, they love to hang out with me, and they are some of the best companions. And y'all left me a lot of comments in last week's video, and let me know all about your pets and how they are when you go to craft or do things, how they love to be the center of attention. So, but anyway, I know our pets are like part of our families. But I'm just showing y'all some different ones that I made, and when I go to stage them, you'll get to see all the ones that I made. And some of them, like I say, a lot of them have got birds on them, but there was one piece that had some beautiful pine cones and greenery, so I definitely wanted to capture those. So just trying to give y'all some ideas of inspiration. If you have this decoupage paper, and then two, if you don't have any of these little coasters, make sure to go over check out my Amazon store. These are budget friendly, and you get, I don't know, some of these come 12 to 16 to a box of these coasters, so you get quite a few. So if you're a booth reseller, these would make a great product to sell, or these would make great gifts to give to around the holiday season. Now I wanted to show you here how easy it is to adhere these little cork pads that they give you. And these are so nice. Like I say, they've already got adhesive on the back. Just stick them on the back of your coaster and you've got a great, like I say, ornament coaster or a gift. Or if you're a reseller, these would be great. Put these 4 to a set and sell these. Tie them up with a really pretty ribbon or some twine. Also, you probably want to seal the top of them and just use some kind of a clear spray and seal the top, so if someone sets like a sweaty drink on top of them, they will be protected. Now I went over to my booth at Stevens Antiques, and I just pulled a few products that I had in the booth that had not sold, because why go out and buy more stuff when I already have stuff? And if it's not selling, maybe we need to upcycle it. So I got this little sign, and I went over it with a couple of layers of chalk paint, and now I'm going to add one of these beautiful graphics from another beautiful sheet of decoupage paper that is a new release that Jackie's got at Ruth and Ruby. This is another gorgeous piece that's got some scenes that you can use for fall, but a lot of them will carry us through for the winter and the Christmas season. So I couldn't wait to bring this, along to y'all, since this is a new product, but it's absolutely beautiful, so I couldn't wait to use it. So like I told y'all, I just went over the graphics on my little frame. I went over it with some white chalk paint to where you couldn't see the wording anymore, let it dry, and now I'm just going to trace around the inside of the frame with my graphic, just making sure I get a good fit, and then that way I've got a pattern to cut out around. So I'm just going to use my scissors, go around it, get it cut out really well, and then I'll place it back down in my frame just to assure that I've got it cut out appropriately, and I do, and just make sure to get it positioned in there really well. And then you are ready to apply it. And I usually, once I get it set in there, I'm going to hold it down really good with my hand so it doesn't move around. And I work in sections. I just apply my Liquid Patina on the bottom part, and you want to add liberal amounts of your decoupage medium. Don't go, stingy with it, because you want to make sure you get all the areas coated really well, and that way your paper will adhere a lot better. So I'm going to do the top half now, just coat it down with the Liquid Patina, apply it down, and then I always work over my graphic and put some, decoupage medium on the top of it. And I usually always prefer to use a sponge brush for these type projects. Again, I'm going to roll over it with my brayer just to smooth it out and make sure I've got all that decoupage medium worked out of the edges. And now I'm going to let it set up and dry. Now we've got a beautiful, very inexpensive piece of decor we can set out for the winter and the Christmas season. Now this next project really is just scraping around of things that I already have. I bought this little, little rusted bucket a few years ago, and I have stored paint brushes and paint supplies in it in my craft room. Well, I thought the other day, you know what? That is a beautiful little bucket with its little natural patina. So I just grabbed it. I took all my stuff out. I put them in something else. And I'm going to decorate this with another beautiful transfer. And I'm just going to apply it to this little bucket, and this will make another piece that we can set out for fall or the winter season. But I think it fit on this little rustic bucket. I just left the bucket exactly the way it was. Now we can add some beautiful Christmas florals to it. This little half sphere, if you're shopping over at Ruth and Ruby, she sells this on the website, so throw one of these in your cart. But it's just a little half sphere. I set it up there, and then I'm going to show you another way that you can decorate it. If you want to decorate it for fall, here is another option. Just add a beautiful half sphere, with the fall colors in it. Okay, the next project, and this is the last DIY project. The next, I do have something else I'm going to show you toward the end, but it is just a great score that I found at the thrift store. But I'm going to take the Fairy Mary transfer book, and this one right here has some beautiful transfers in it, and I've been using this book a lot. But like I told y'all, I'm trying to bring these products to y'all now while you hopefully can still find some of these. So I'm just going to use a Dollar Tree burlap. This is just a garland. It's like a little banner style, and I think there was 6. But I'm going to take graphics from the little Fairy Mary transfer book, and I'm just going to put one of the little fairies on each one of these banners. This right here made a beautiful banner garland. Y'all, this was very long. I couldn't even really stage it for you because this right here would be absolutely beautiful if you had a mantle and maybe had a beautiful green garland or some kind of fall garland up. This right here would be so pretty with something like that. But these little fairies look so pretty with the burlap, with the colors that they have in them. So I'm going to apply, these little fairies under the banners and just show y'all another great little dollar store item and how we really enhanced it and made a beautiful fall garland. Or we can keep this out for the Christmas season. Now this next thrifted piece is not really a project, but it is something that I just recently found at Goodwill and I wanted to share it with y'all. I could not believe this is a vintage Clorox bottle. And you can see, I looked it up, it says rare find and it's, around the $25 range. But I got it at Goodwill for $5.99. But just giving you styling ideas, these brown jars like this, especially if you can look up and find them vintage, that's even better. But I just tied a rustic bow on it and put some really pretty fall florals in it. So for $5.99, not only did I get a great vintage find, but I also got a really stylish decor piece for my home. Okay, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today and seeing all the things that you can make from thrifted pieces, some decoupage paper, Dollar Tree items, and those beautiful new transfers. Make sure to do all the things for this video. Make sure to like it. Make sure to leave me a comment. I always love reading your comments and seeing what your favorite thing was in the video. And if you're going to make some of these projects, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're not a part of my family yet, I'd love to have you back. As always, I love y'all, and I will plan to see y'all again in my next video. Bye, y'all.